What is up, guys? Evan Aldo here. So I wanted to show you a couple of things on Bitcoin and Ethereum. I wanted to give you a quick Bitcoin and Ethereum update on this holiday weekend. So let's get started in it. So we're printing kind of a rare bullish sign here. However, the last time this happened, it wasn't like extremely bullish, but we still could come up and get some, green hiking candles here and definitely come up to at least 22K, maybe even 24K here. That's kind of how my long positions anticipate that right now. Got some positions open in the exclusive Discord if you guys are interested. Link in the description below. To be completely transparent, we had a couple rough weeks, past 2 weeks. It does happen. There are some rough patches. We had an amazing May, and then June definitely wasn't as good. Back in November kind of reminds me how June was. Sometimes there's rough patches. Sometimes your strategies don't work as well. It's the importance of risk management, but I have a feeling this will be a really good month. So yeah, if you guys are interested, link in the description below. So yeah, what this can be compared to, the snake eyes too, which is these two green dots that are below here. This is a bit wider, so I would say this is a little less powerful, but it kind of looks exactly how it looked, kind of over here in terms of money flow. And if you compare this to 2014, if you could think this is like our wick down to 17K here, this would give you some green candlesticks. This would definitely give you some green candlesticks on the 6-day. You could easily come up. I mean, let's just map out the percentage here. How you came up to 51%. I don't think you're going to come up 51%. It's a different time, but you could come up. I'd say maybe half of that, 25%. 22K is big. After that, maybe 40%. 35, 40%. We're in more volatile times as price is lower here. So kind of crazy times here. Also, you look at your 6-day. You're getting close to printing that green dot there. You're also looking at your weekly here. The green dot here, this was symbolic. You're printing the green dot now on the weekly that just came up a little while ago within the last hour. 2, that confirms 6 days. We'll see if it confirms. Here it marked the bottom, which was a really good sign. So maybe we could be at the bottom. With the Fed, keep raising rates, all these things. I'm not a convincing bottom to me yet. It feels more like this one. So it gives us that jump up here. And everybody thinks it's the the bottom if we come up to, especially if we come up to 24K and beyond, even dare I say 28K, 30K, it's in the cards. It's a very volatile asset. So yeah, everybody's gonna think it's the bottom, maybe not. I think it's going to be more like this, where you got to wait to really get to the bottom. You got to wait till we're deeper in the red here, and we could come down a bit more. In terms of where I think the bottom could be now, what intrigues me a lot is the 400 weekly moving average here. This sits right around 12K. This would be not to bore you guys too much, but a 82% correction basically. The last top to the bottom was about 84% to the bear market bottom. 84, the one before that was about 87. So if we follow that general pattern, a few percentage points less, 82% would definitely be big. 12K is huge. And it's kind of like, if you map it out in the psychology charts, that's where you get into the depression anger phase. When you actually bottom out, you hit major support right here. I don't think we'll go any lower than that, but I mean, people always have those crazy low predictions. Robert Kiyosaki tweeted the other week, $1,100. Usually when you start hearing those really low predictions, you're getting close to the bottom, you know what I mean? So I think in hindsight, very good time to buy, especially if we do get a little pump here. It's good to be, not financial advice, but it is good to be Bitcoin heavy, especially in these bear markets, to have some position in Bitcoin. So yeah, in terms of, more short term, let's see, we are a lot of signs. So 4 or 5 yellow X's on any time frame, especially bigger time frames, medium time frames, you do get, so look for sell exhaustion. You do get something here. Confirmed bullish div, 5 yellow X's easily could bring us back up to 21, 22. And let's see, 4 hour kind of neutral. You're trying to, money flow generally kind of coming up here. You confirmed a bullish div, VWAP coming back down here. So kind of neutral. It is tough, especially trading on the weekends. It's smaller positions I have in right now, but it could be advantageous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bam, right up. Another yellow X. Now we're just bouncing around here. And then money flow is starting to come up here. I mean, you're gonna have one of these money flow crossovers into the green that gives you something. Most of them have not been giving you too much lately, but one of them is going to bring you up a bit. And let's look at Ethereum now, because Ethereum is looking a little bit more bullish, especially with this, money flow crossover into the green in the 6 hour. So if we compare kind of, oh man, you got to go way back. But, if you compare kind of similar to how this one was here, we crossed over and then that brought us down, a local bottom around 45%. So, this would be a high prediction, and we're in a bear market. I don't know if we're going to come up 45%, but I could see this area, 40%, 1400, 1300, that would be in the cards. Even, at least this area right here, these areas are definitely possible, and we're more due to be more range bound a little bit, kind of like here. So you definitely can range around a little bit, come up a bit. So that's what I'm definitely thinking. There could be a little bit of a short squeeze here. 4th of July, holidays, people got some free time, may give it a shot. I could see that. And yeah, especially for long term too, getting choppy on these lower time frames. But what I want to show you too is, let's go back on the high time frames. Daily, good curvature here, and you got a big bullish div. These usually give you at least something. They usually give you, even if it's just, a little bit like this, still enough for a nice long trade. Nice 16% jump from, somewhere like this or whatever, right around 1200, right back to this area. Could be at that point, confirms in 22 hours, could go away. We'll see what happens. Also, let's see right here, 6-day, you got your green dot. I believe the green dot is back on the weekly as well. So if we could kind of compare this too, it's the same thing as Bitcoin. Look, this first green dot right here, last bear market money flow around the same. You still came up. You still pumped up, what was it, 50% here. So not to say that we're going to pump up an actual, full out 50%, but once the place to look for, probably to take profits, 1300 there. Once you get green here, once you start to get into the green Heiken Ashies, that's where you want to look to get out. I wonder if there's a way to set a notification for that once we get into the green, the Heiken Ashi candles. Green dot, on the weekly as well, which is pretty big. Kind of the same exact thing as here. You didn't get into the green that time, but I would compare it kind of the 6-day. Once you start seeing green here, once you get up, you start seeing green. That's where you want to take your profits. Not financial advice. Anything could happen though. So yeah, guys, wanted to give you that update. I think we definitely could pump up in the short term. I'm not entirely convinced there's a bottom yet in this cycle, although it is possible. Who knows? Maybe Bitcoin and Ethereum starts acting more like gold now, and as the stock market continues to go down, it could pump up a bit. It's cheap. People want it. You're not buying it low. So yeah, guys, if you are new, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video as well. Check out my exclusive Discord down below as well. Doing a new partnership with BITGET, so check that out below if you want to trade on BITGET. That's another exchange down below. I've been messing around with them. Their interface is pretty good. You could do multiple stop losses easier there. I do like the interface quite a lot, so if you want to trade, help support the channel, check that out. Link in description below. Use my discount code or my link down below. For that, I don't even know what the promo is yet. Maybe you could see when you click there. I'll provide that information on videos. Maybe hold off for that. Provide it in videos down the line. But yeah, also my course, link in the description below. A lot of people have really liked it. Discount code down below as well. I believe that just expired, so there's not a discount right now. But we'll get one as soon for a few days. Maybe not a discount right now. We'll get one, and then let's see what else is there. Market Cipher, link in the description below. And if you want to do a one-on-one session with me, link in the description below as well. All right, guys, have a good one. Goodbye.